Ape crew, ape members, we have a nice morning. I'm not out here with a jacket on, none of that. Let me get the cord hooked up in the lavish shop as we know. Let me sit y'all down for a second. All right. So what we got going on today is we're back on the juke. The mission is the map sensor. Let me get my light turned on so y'all can see. This right here, harness looks all right, cord look all right. I'm gonna pull it out and clean it. And then there's like an idle air control valve or something that's somewhere back up in here, maybe. That's where they said it's set, somewhere back there. I'm gonna pull off and try to clean both of them and see if that stops the problem and try to clear the codes again. If it doesn't, on to the next mission. But main reason of this video is I had a reality check the other day. This channel is going to a whole nother avenue. What I'm gonna start doing is I find junk stuff, you know, LS motors and stuff, and old cars and projects and my cars and trucking and towing. That's what you're gonna see. From here on out, it won't be working on people's car and stuff. I'm not built for that yet. Not set up for a shop for that yet to actually deal with people. So I'm just gonna go and revert to, you know, building the little motors and projects that I got going on, and y'all stay tuned, because I got 4 projects. I got the motor I gotta finish up, this juke, a dump truck, and a transmission job for my brother. After that, it's a wrap on seeing stuff like that from the channel, because I can't do it. I can't do it. I've had experiences that's letting me know that can't go that route, not built for that. But I'm gonna check y'all in when we get out there and start cleaning that part on that juke, man. Stay tuned. Ape crew, 8 members. We're gonna make this real short and sweet. 2011 Nissan Juke. All we're about to do now is pull this, I wanna say it's the mass airflow sensor located on the driver's side right above the battery. We're gonna pour this out, we're gonna clean it, put it back in there, try to clear the code. Because at this point, really don't know what else to do. It's 2 codes that keep reappearing. We're gonna clear it, we're gonna just fire it up and see what it do. But it's, I don't know what size socket it is. It might be like a 5/16, 7/16, but it got a Phillips head on the top, so it should be simple. Almost crazy. It almost looked like this sensor has a, let me get it unplugged first before I get up out of here. It almost looked like the sensor has a junkyard mark on it. If I'm seeing things correctly. I'm about to pull it out and show you what I'm talking about. Then we go ahead with some parts cleaner and try to clean it up. But all I use was a Phillips head, but now what I mean by I think this came from the junkyard, as you see, it looks normal. Everything's looking normal till whoopsie daisy. Normally that little mark right there is when the junkyard try to put a little so then when you bring it back there, no. I could be wrong, but what we're gonna do is, I guess, spray down in there and clean it off and put it back on there, put the computer on it, clear the codes and see what happened. I'm gonna grab some good old brake parts cleaner, spray this down real quick, let it dry, pop it right back down in there and go from there, because I don't, there's another sensor too, I gotta find out what it is. I wanna say it's like the idle control or something like that that I was gonna look for and try to clean off too, but that may not happen. I'm about to just go up in there, hit it with a all over it, let it dry, and we'll see what happened. But this definitely looked like a, oh, whoa. Wasn't expecting that kickback. Ooh, that's some pressure. So it ought to be cleaned off pretty good after what just happened to me. I'm going to let it dry for a minute. The part, I think this part is like 30 something bucks, but a lot of the videos that I watch on guess where, YouTube, they said clean it off, put it back in there, let it dry out. I might go hit it with the little air thing real quick, dry it off, and we're gonna pop it back in there. Make sure it's cleaned out. Try to clear the codes. I might even spray up in this connector a little bit just to make sure. Hit it with a quick pip. Make sure it's dry out, no corrosion. Because a lot of this stuff was saying stuff was going on with the wiring harness. Could be possible harness or something like that of that nature, but I don't know. I need to find that other sensor too. But not even sensor. I want to say it was like the PCP. The dude ended up pulling up off of here and let's get this up out of here. I think that's what it was, and then he cleaned it off. But I don't know where it was. Probably should spray this out, clean it up a little bit, just hit some stuff with some parts cleaner. See if it makes a difference. Definitely a baby valve cover leak. That parts cleaner is harsh. Hit me with a mean blast too. Actually though, oh, here it is right here. I see it. So I am gonna pull this off and clean it. So what has to be moved? Look like unloosen this, it'll allow it to get out of the way. That look like a tension on Kmart shoppers. Then these two bolts, 5/16, and then I can unscrew that and clean it up. And then we're gonna call it quits. Let me go. Let me get it. Oh, well, no, I got my stuff right here. Well, I need a ratchet wrench. We go grab some stuff real quick. Hopefully I don't got the truck parked too far away. And I don't. Grab a 7/16, 5/16, tension on Kmart shoppers. See if we can get this off of here and clean that also. And then I'll be able to send her up the river feeling a little bit better. Not a lot, but a little bit. Let's say a 10. I'm looking for a 10. I need a 10. It's gonna be hard to find. Got the 10. Probably gonna need a 5/16, but we're gonna see if we can't work with what we got. Let's see. I gotta get back in the house too here in a second before these kids wake up. Because one thing certain, two things for sure, they're not getting no Ronald McDonald today. That's what they be thinking. Thinking every day they gonna just get Ronald McDonald. All right, let's see. Get this off of here. It's already moving, so I'm sure that's gonna give me the play that I need. Let me set this bolt. Well, that didn't make much of a difference. Oh, it's another bracket right here. Let me set this right here. Take both of these screws off and try to get that completely out of my way. This definitely didn't give me a play that I needed. It did move a little bit, but those other ones are a little bit small. I'm about to find out what they are. I don't even know what that bracket go to. And if I could get a wrench or something down there on that, that'll work out perfect. Hoping there's no other mysterious bolts anywhere else. So both of those are the same size. That's out of my way. Do I need to unplug this and get out of my way? I think so. It's on this bracket, so it might come up with the bracket. So let me take this off of here. Hopefully all these bolts are the same size. I mean, they're all 10s, but the same length. That'll work out perfect. By the time I get this pulled off, that should be dry. I can drop back in there. They look at the same length so far, so that's that. Now we gotta find the two to fit that. My little quick box does not come with the extension. That's funny. So I might be able to pull it off without needing an extension. See if my adapter give me enough play. The little box I'm using for this job is just one of them little local hardware little tube boxes. Normally when you get these and then they break immediately, turn in the smallest bolt and break your brand new tube. That's how you know it was the El Chipo. Let's see, I got play? So I know these two bolts going here because they're size, I want to say I grabbed 8. But it's just a little bracket right above, I want to say it's the PCB or something. I don't know. All I know is I got on YouTube, I looked up the video, this is what they pulled off and they cleaned. So, you know, I'm gonna do the same thing they did. See if the car runs a little better. Okay. Boom. Bracket is definitely, let me unplug this. See if it give me some more. Oh, you know what? If it doesn't want to unplug, we won't force it. We won't force, you know what? We are going. I was pulling the wrong side. No wonder. That unplugged smooth. That's out of the way. Now I'm going to have to grab some pliers. I don't know what size that is, so I'm going to grab a couple wrenches. From eyeballing it, I'm going to grab a 19 and an 18, and hit it with this deep creep. Because even though it's plastic, deep creep does not discriminate on what it lubricates. Facts. Deep creep. Get it at your local O'Reilly's. All right, let's see. I'm gonna grab a couple wrenches so I don't have to keep taking trips. Dad taught me that. He said, you don't want to keep making trips, you gotta grab more than one wrench. If I'm looking at this, I'm gonna grab a crushing wrench too. That's looking way bigger than 19. So, that being said, I think the Christian wrenches are going to outweigh. They're going to outweigh the regular wrenches, because that. Now that I look at this 19, I'm definitely not thinking that's the size. I gotta say, it is definitely not a 19. So let me set this right here. I got a 5/16. Let's see if it's the. So it must be a 7A. We're gonna go with the Christian wrench and hopefully it'll give me enough of a turn. And I forgot the pliers, so if I gotta go back and get the pliers, I'll grab the 7A. If I can't get a turn, let's see. Oh, I actually can. All right, so let me get the pliers and get that off. I might be able to unscrew that by hand. That's weird. I don't think I should be able to unscrew that by hand. I shouldn't be able to, but I have seen stranger things. The walking back and forth is what grinds my gears. Should have brought all my tools to where I need them to avoid this. Then I'm on a crutch against time. Trying to hurry up and get back in the house for the kids to get up to get them the great surprise of the cereal that they're gonna get. Because they're definitely getting cereal. This is a cereal morning. Feeling real cereal-y. All right, we got some pliers. Let's get this popped up off of here. Get that little, okay. Okay, little tug, you off of there. Ooh, that looks awful messy. That could be part of the problem. Okay, I thought I could unscrew my hand. Definitely not. That was false. Or as they say, fake news. All right, I'm gonna try to spray this out too. She should go get another one, but I'm gonna do what I seen on YouTube. They cleaned the stuff. They put it back on there. All right, let's get it out and do a little bit of investigation. I hear him making noise. They said you could hear that. I know you hear that. I think if you can hear that, it's okay. When you can't hear that, it's normally when it's clogged up. But I'm gonna hit it with a quick little, hit it with another little, and another one. And we're gonna put that back down in there. Tighten that up, and I'm gonna cut you off, run in the house, grab the computer real quick. Might let it, I don't know, I might start up, let it run for a second, grab the computer real quick and see if we clear the codes and pull it out on the street until Nissan can come pick this thing up and see what happened. Jacked up thing is my trailer's actually down. My tires are all the way bombed out and depleted, so I won't be doing any tows anytime soon. Ow. Till I get a tire. So, got that tight. Let's make sure it's tighter than what it was, because it is plastic. You don't gotta go crazy with it. It is plastic. All right, so that's looking tighter now. Let's get the top pop back on there with the, what I do with the pliers. Get this pop back on there with the, yep. All right, the main bracket is right here. This goes across and sets down on here like so. We're gonna start these bolts. I'm gonna start all the bolts before I even start tightening them down. Just get everything started in place, and then once I pick up the wrench, we're going on getting this stuff moved and do a quick little fire in the hole and let it run real quick until I go get the computer. Open up my big shop door, you know what I'm saying? So I don't be having fumes in my big shop. Turn this off, I don't really need that no more. I can pretty much see everything. Run these down with my hand, and really don't know. I had to send Niece up the river with a hope and a wish that the car don't do this again, and if so, she can figure it out, because this is beyond, if anything beyond this, it might be beyond my toolbox. That back tight. Get these bolts in here, tighten these down. Start the car up, run in here, and hopefully the kids are still asleep. If they are, I'm gonna be right back out here with you promptly. Got that clean. Let me hook this up, and I'm definitely probably gonna have to, I didn't unhook the battery and unplug this little sensor, so I'm definitely gonna have to bring the computer out to clear that code to make sure it doesn't throw it. Seeing that it was unplugged via the battery being hooked up. Let me get this stuff hooked up, and then we're gonna fire in the hole, then clear the codes and fire in the hole again, and Seeing I got the kids, I'm not gonna do too much of a test run or no running around the block or nothing, but it's that simple pretty much. 2011 Nissan Juke. Just did a quick little map, sensor clean, and I wanna say that was the PCP valve I was messing with over there. Get this put back down in here. Let me grab the screws for that, run that on there. And we about to get up in here and fire this thing up. See what happened. I'm gonna check her oil too. I mean, this is my niece. I'm almost positive that the only time that this hood has been popped is the other day when they had to jump it, and now that I'm doing this work. Yeah, I don't think she do too much oil checking and none of that. So niece, if you've liked, shared, and subscribed, start checking your oil and stuff in your car every now and again. Do it like a truck. Trust me, your mom knows. She drives Coda buses. She knows to do a pre-trip inspection. She would not have had her license if she doesn't know that. So just do a little pre-trip inspection. We got that hook up. Let's check her oil just out of curiosity. And it's definitely low. Can y'all see that dot? Let me get it up there. That other dot that has nothing on it, yeah, it should be up to that. So definitely a little low on oil, niece. This the last car you want to run low on oil like this. This car has a turbo on it. It might even be one of them, what do you call, GDI motors, where everything works off of oil pressure. So you definitely want to keep up on the oil change, niece, or it can end in catastrophic failure. Yep, let's go. Fire in the hole, see what happens. Here goes something. Fired in the hole, open up the door. We got action. We started up. Running smooth. Let me open up this door so the fumes don't take me under. And whoa. Got a little strange squeal. That might be an alternator. Hold up. Or just a dry belt. Time to play the guessing game. But I'd have to say, oh, I hear something strange. That actually sounds like the alternator. Niece might have been onto something. Wow. Wow, that sounds like her alternator. For sure. Interesting. I'm about to do an old trick that I had some guys taught me a while ago. Let's see if I can distinguish the noise. I'm gonna show y'all something for whoever's still with me. Dad taught me this. What we gonna do, I'm gonna take this stick, I'm gonna put it against the alternator. Let me get y'all turned this way. I'm gonna put this stick up against this alternator. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna hold it to my ear and put it on that alternator when it's making that noise to see if I can see if that sound is coming from that. Let me get her headlights turned on. I'm sure she'd be blasting the radio, so let me get the radio blasting. Let me get the heat turned on, headlights on. What else can we turn on? Radio. Let me hear if we get up out of here before I get any copyrights. So we got the radio bumping, everything on. I'm about to go in the house and check on the kids real quick. But that alternator was doing like a strange squeal. I'm gonna let it run and see what happens. I'm gonna check y'all back in after I do a little further investigation and get the computer out here. Well, unshockingly, I came back out here. As new as these cars is, as much electronic stuff that goes on with them, I don't know. I can't rule out the alternator, but I've been in the house for a while. When I say a while, I drank a cup of coffee, kids got up, got them back settled, and the car is still running. So, with that being said, I'm going to shut it down, try to clear the codes again. Okay, now that we're checking back in, the reason being I had to mainly, and I don't know why, with this being a 2011, I had to mainly put in VIN again. Yes, it's a 2011 Juke. Okay. Quick scan, that's what we want to do. Now we'll see what all pretty much came back. I'm gonna clear them, get it up out of here, and go from there. See what happens. So we got those same 3 faults. It passed on the ABS, passed on the airbags, transmission scanning, no fault. So what we have here is just the 3 that initially was. Let's see what those are. I wonder if it's gonna let me clear them. I'm gonna try to clear them again and see what happens, but I guess cleaning that off didn't matter. Hopefully it's not the connection. But, all right, let's read the codes. Let's see what we got. If the computer computes. We're going to get the Juke up out of here. And okay, so it is the P158A G sensor, P159A G sensor, P159D G sensor. So we're going to have to do some research on what those are. Now I'm going to try to clear them. Let's see. Yes. I may even, let's say clear, they might come right back. I may even do a live data test on here. These codes might pop right back up. I tried to clear them. What I'm gonna do from there is unhook the battery, clean the terminal ends and negative positive off, let it stay unhooked for a little while, try to do a reset that way, hook it back up and send up the river. Yep, the codes came right back, so I'm not sure what that is. I'm gonna do a little further research and go from there. All I can do is unhook the battery ends and clean it up. I don't really know much about these cars, but meanwhile, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see what I got going on. Once again, the channel is going to make a curve from doing stuff like this. You're just going to see me messing with motors, old schools that I got going on, painting, and going to the track, because the track is about to open up here in a week, and I'm going to zero in on doing that. I don't really want to really deal with people right now with what I got going on and past events and stuff. I just want to get that all the way out the air, and we gonna get at it, man. So mess with us, Diesel Ape Garage.